Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over XRP and also Veracity coin VRA. I've been living VRA out a little bit and I own some of that coin. I think it's going to have a pretty good run coming up, guys. But here's the deal. I want to get you guys prepared for this coming week because there's bearishness that's going on in the traditional financial markets, guys. Okay, so here's the deal with this NDQ. I'm going to go over the NDQ with you guys, all right? Here's the deal. It's peaking, guys. So NDQ or NASDAQ proxy of the NASDAQ right here, guys. It's a leading, what do we call it, rising wedge here that it did. And you can see your bearish divergence right in this area. It might have another shot up. But it's going to correct. So this one's going to correct, okay? My target on something like this would actually be right back down here if it's going to correct or something like that, guys. But if this is a leading diagonal for the NDQ, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come back correct. It's either going in A, B, C, back up, or it's 1, 2, 3. Don't know yet, guys. Nobody can answer that question. It can go up significantly. That'd be bullish for Bitcoin when it's going up and to the right, but it's going to be bearish, a headwind for Bitcoin if it's going to be pulling back. Obviously, tech stock, I think the tech stocks, more closely related to Bitcoin, if you will, if you want to take the traditional financial assets and put it in there. But, you can't say that they're 100% correlated. There's been times that Bitcoin has been sideways. This has been dropping like a rock and all that other stuff. So it just remains to be seen. Just don't know yet, guys. But just want to give you guys that heads up right there with that. And then Bitcoin, see, I'm looking at this on the 12-hour, and it's dragging the RSI down, but it's really slow. I'm kind of expecting, I mean, it would be nice to get it to pull back and drag that down, like boom, like that or something, guys, into the box area, or maybe even comes down on top in this area to 26-ish or 25 or something, to see that. But, the stochastic RSI is getting way down there. You check this out. And then I was showing this on Twitter. The daily's all the way down there. But see, now the argument is that if you go to the weekly, stochastic way up there, you see. And then if you go like maybe to a 4-day and you say, oh, it's way up there. You have to take this, you have to look at these in a way and see how that they flow together. So the lower time frames are going to react faster than the longer time frames. With the stochastic RSI, see, the thing is I don't think it's going to update it for 2 days. So that's the issue. But you see the 2-day right here? You see how it's starting to come down? So the longer time frame momentums are starting to correct. We're just starting to see it on the 2-day, okay, which is good for what I wanted to see. It was a concern. I wanted to see that, but on the daily time frames, it reacts every 24 hours at a minimum, and it's all the way down there, guys. So lots of mixed signals with Bitcoin, guys. It looks pretty good, so in my opinion. So I'm not worried about it. More downside, it'd be okay, in my opinion. It would still be okay as long as it maintains this right here, the 25.2, guys. No concern yet until it gets there. Now, XRP, where'd you go? XRP. XRP here, guys. I was looking at this. Let's go out to a weekly chart on XRP. So here's XRP on the weekly. It's in a weekly trend. Okay. This whole area going up, and then it's higher in this area, but it's not really much higher in price, but you definitely have some sort of trend for XRP. So this is all new. This was the correction for XRP and ended there. And as long as it maintains that trend, guys, it should be good. And here was a cycle that has started in March 20, up in a wave and up in this wave. This is a big debate whether this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or this whole thing's the 1, 2, and it's going into a third wave. Either way, I don't want to split hairs over that. The wave over here, in my opinion, if it is a third wave, it's going to go up into a wave and it's going to correct that again, and then it'll go into that wave, making that a third wave. So whether it's a third wave or a fifth wave, you know, these areas up in here is where it's going to end up, guys, you know, testing above there and maybe up into that area, in my opinion. But here's the thing with it. With XRP, if it gets near this trend, I would get this trend as good as you can get it. That would be the buy for XRP, in my opinion, guys, on this weekly. Just like this, gets back down here, okay? Now, XRP can stay in this area, maybe pop up and then come back down. It doesn't have to like dump as much as that to get this to get down there, okay? So if XRP gets back down into this trend, on this trend line right here in the RSI, that would probably be the buyer. I would be checking it out where it can start doing a rip, okay? Now, if you want to know if this is going to be a third way, if this is a 1, 2, and this is a 3, you're going to have to see this RSI, okay? The only way you're going to know for sure is when this RSI busts that peak right there. Okay, once it does that, then you know you're into a third wave with XRP, guys. So look, at the end of the day, I don't have any XRP. Anybody ask me, I don't recommend getting it just because I think there's other assets that have way better setups. And I think you're going to have more X's potentially in that. If you're an XRP holder, hey, sorry that I'm saying that. That's just my take on it. You might have a different view and the case is going to end or something like that. It's going to go on a moonshot. Look, at the end of the day, you know, for you guys that do XRP, hold exit XRP, I do hope that it goes up there and does a moonshot to these numbers that are claimed $12 or $15. More power to you. I'll be happy for you. You know, I'll say about that. Okay. So now let's go on to VRA. VRA is the next one. Verasity coin. I got Verasity. Where do I have Verasity? Right here. Yeah, Verasity coin, guys. So I've made previous videos on this. The thing here with Verasity coin, okay, this could be a fifth wave, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, like this. There's a couple of alternatives here with this coin, okay. It's a little bit confusing. It's not confusing. This, what it did right here, could be confusing. So you could say, you see you got a leg over here and then you have a flat, okay? So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this whole thing could be a 3. And this is a the correction. The only issue that I have with this is the only way you could label that is the WXYXZ, which is a very uncommon correction for that, or this whole thing could be the correction. And then you got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's going up for a 5 in this area, guys. So with VRA, let me make it a mess once again. With VRA, guys, it had a very super strong reaction off that bottom. There's no way, if you go over here and look at this, it's not possible to get a flat move out of that. Okay, guys. So here's your correction, right? Boom. This is new. So at a minimum, you're going to have A, B, C. So I think at a minimum, you're going to be looking at a price target from here all the way up to the bottom of there, 0.019 or something like that, guys, is really what you're going to be looking at for VRA at a minimum. And then you could be looking at, if perhaps this is 1, 2, 3, you're going to be looking at numbers way up into this area, guys. So go back over here, it's Verasity, A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3. And it started into a new trend for an ABC swing on a logarithmic swing. And you can see, go check this out. This makes logarithmic Fibonacci moves. And that's your A, here's your B, you know, right there into this area, guys, right into that area, and then up even higher if it is a third wave. So that's how I'm looking at it. You can take it off log if you want and get more reasonable target numbers. 0.02 would be really reasonable, and then up into there for a third wave too on an asset like this, guys. So it's in my opinion, it's real bullish. And the volume that's coming in here on KuCoin is looking really good for it. Came in, if you check it out on a monthly chart, I was showing this on Twitter on a monthly on KuCoin. This is a KuCoin chart. You can see right here the massive amount of volume that came in on that monthly candle right there, and then right here too, guys. Correct it down and then be looking at numbers like that. That's a nice looking monthly candle. Nice looking monthly candle. So I'm expecting it to be done in this area and do a move up that way, guys. So with Bitcoin, it would be, let me go over here to Bitcoin. On a 3-month, I'll go to the longer time frames with you guys. On a 3-month, the stochastic is all the way down there and just did this bullish cross in that area, guys. And then from this peak to there, you have hidden bullish divergence. Same thing in the stochastics. And then you check the 2-month, same thing, bullish cross is starting to trek its way up. Hidden bullish divergence from there. I'm telling you more than likely that this is going to be making a shot up there, guys, in that area for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is going to do that, and there's a concern with the Bitcoin dominance. I think it still has more upside on this chart. I have Bitcoin dominance chart here. I think there's a little bit more upside because it came down, corrected that third. I think it has maybe one or two more swings up to get into this area. Okay, take a look at it on a weekly. Get in this area. This whole sequence right here is more than likely all the same. You can see right here, swinging up, back down, and up, creating that hidden bearish divergence, but it could pop out. And then at some point up in here, it's going to be doing, and you have altcoin season. It's going to be more important to make sure you're in altcoins with good setups, guys. Anything that's struggling off the bottom is the ones that are going to get smoked, in my opinion. So like this one that I was messing with, AOIZ coin, guys. Is it near the bottom? Yeah, more than likely. But, I'm not expecting, it's going to be harder for these guys like that to get out of there. If you have coins with pretty decent setups, Vicoin, Heartcoin, let me see, what's the other coin? Gala would be one. Hexcoin would be one. Caspa. Even KDA might struggle out of there. I'm still expecting, I want to see KDA get to $1.60. Even Luxo, those are the coins, that already have their reaction off the bottom. To show you an example, like here's Nakamoto Games, guys. Even though it's gone up that much, it's already had the reaction off the bottom and, has a good setup to go up again. So then if you take a look at another coin like ALYZ, the people are not excited about it yet. It needs to get that reaction, that bullish reaction, and then, get out of there. So not to say that it can't bottom and rip. It definitely could, guys. It could get out of there and rip, but just be on the safer side. I just want to go ahead and give you guys that update real quick on Bitcoin and some of the other assets like the TradFi markets that are probably going to be doing a downside swing, and then the bears are going to be saying, told you so, told you so. So like, remember here, guys, this was the mega crash. It went up. This is the mega crash, and you're going to be up here, and it's going to be the same thing in the media again, guys. So just be aware of that. Same thing with the S&P. Okay. So if this is going to come down, like I said, Bitcoin has a chance it could swing back down too, guys. So, I can't get targets on this right now because as long as it's just going to maintain the 25.2 and start dragging this RSI down. But the Stokes in the daily and in the lower time frames are way down here. That momentum is really, really down low. And it's starting getting longer time frames like the 2-day chart that I was showing you, which is what I was looking for. I wanted to see this get down a little bit. This doesn't have to go all the way to the bottom, but it can get down. It's telling you the momentum is really, the momentum this way, in my opinion, is bullish. So it's dragging the momentum down to make itself, to make that change in momentum to get it to go back up, guys. That's how I'm looking at that with the Bitcoin. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.